Today we are going to look at the Abuelo Overtone Flute from Peru. Hi, this is Jerry Walsh from Didge Project in upstate New York. Today we're going to be looking at the Overtone Abuelo Flutes that come from Peru. These are epic flutes that come in 3 different keys that we have here. The first here is A, and the smallest one. The medium one is an F. And this large one here is in D. So these flutes come from Tito La Rosa and his family. Tito La Rosa is a Peruvian sound healer, master of sound, an elder from the Quechua tradition. He lives in Peru. He's connected with our community, and we've spent a good amount of time with him, both in Peru and here in upstate New York and in the city as well. And these flutes are considered to be a sacred instrument of the tradition that he works with, but they're also just an absolute joy to play. They're overtone flutes, so they work by creating a fundamental drone. And then you can emit these really high piercing overtone harmonics on top of the fundamental drone. Very similar to what you would see with the didgeridoo or the jaw harp or tube and throat singing. So, give you an example, right? You have the drone. So the degree of pressure that you put forth, the amount of air that flows through the instrument, is going to create this compounding of sound to go with it. There's no technical capacity needed. You basically create different tones by emitting different force of air through your lungs, through your mouth. And then you can do a little bit of kind of rhythmic action with it, kind of going like din 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 din. You can also kind of add in like that Spanish sort of tongue roll, like that kind of thing. Although perhaps I'm not the best at that in Spanish. So this is one of like the most fun instruments that you possibly can play, and the way that Tito talks about it is that it's an abuelo flute, it's a grandfather flute, and I'm not someone that has like mastered the full understanding of the lineage and the tradition of how the flute has been shared, but in essence the different tones are connected to different energetic centers in the body. And the way I've often seen Tito play it is he'll start in these really low places. But the idea is basically that we're building the energy, we're starting in this grounded place of the earthly plane, and we're finding a way to connect the realm of the spirit with the earth, and that this flute in a lot of ways is kind of a bridge between those worlds. So not only is it very easy to play, it's a lot of fun to play, it sounds wonderful, it's also a meditative and a healing tool, and one that anytime you play it, seems to stand out. I could ramble on a lot more about how much I love these flutes. I've been using them for about 7 years or something along those lines, but I'm just going to play it a little bit so you can get a sense of what I like to do with it myself. This Abuelo also sounds really, really awesome with the djembe. I really like to do this a lot. This here is a vinyl djembe that we sell. Thank you for watching this video on the Abuelo Overtone Flutes. My name is Jerry Walsh. Please check out my video here about loop station with the Abuelo Overtone Flutes. I play a flute in the key of A and C sharp, along with a lot of other hip-hop elements and loop station. It's very epic. Check it out. It gives you a lot of ideas of what you can do with these awesome instruments. I highly, highly recommend these things. These are like what I would say life-changing instruments for sure. Hope you enjoy, and thank you for watching.